So my name is Al King. I'm the Global Brand Director for Wargaming.net. Yes, I have. In fact, this morning I went to the Polish Army Museum in Warsaw. They don't have a massive collection, but what they do have is all the obvious contenders. So they've got the T-34 in there. They've got a little Hetzer, which has been hit by a shell and kind of like lost its back end. They've got a few ground attack aircraft, and a surprisingly large number of sort of armoured staff cars. So it's not like a Bovington, it's not like a Munster, the one in Germany, but you know, there's a tank museum here or a military museum here in the centre of Warsaw. So I felt morally obliged to go and have a quick look.
Yeah, I went there on Friday.
Yes?
There was quite a few people with Wargaming.
Exactly. That's a good sign. That's a good sign. It's like one of the things that we notice about our players and also the profile of our staff is that they have this kind of, not necessarily unique, but slightly unusual combination of being gamers, but also being into the sort of military history and the hardware side. And that's kind of like fundamental to, you know, I guess, to the game and to the brand DNA. So I'm glad that you saw lots of wargamers there. It makes sense.
The middle age of the average tank museum visitor went down by 50 years.
Honestly, that's fantastic. I'm going to share that with Victor, and I know he's going to be delighted with that. But yes, that's quite a, you know, that's a deliberate part of our strategy. So yes, back in the old days it was just Victor and Arthur and, you know, maybe a couple of other people, and they were having to do everything. You know, one of the benefits of success obviously is having the money to invest in additional resources. So the last 4 years of Wargaming has all been about growth. So we've been growing internationally, we've been growing on different formats, and we've been growing our user base, and that means we can hire more people to basically look after the all-important community. And a big part of community, which is run out of our European HQ in Paris, is we now have an ex-Royal Tank Regiment Sergeant Major, Richard Cutland, who's known as the Challenger. We've got a fabulous young guy from Croatia called Kresmir, who's like a military history expert. And we've also now got a budget which allows us to invest in supporting museums. So yeah, at various levels all around Europe, in all the key museums, including Helsinki, we've now got a direct dialogue and a relationship, and, you know, we're sort of working with them to allow them to, you know, market to a wider audience. And so to hear you say that there's a new generation of like tankers coming to this museum, that's brilliant. That's what it's all about.